Yo, it's your boy Shamari, and we back with another episode of Coach Buster McThunder in the TRT Underdog League. I want to thank y'all for tuning in with me. And again, I greatly appreciate you guys. So please make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you have subscribed on YouTube, I thank y'all so much. It should be over here in this right in the middle. Hope y'all had a blessed Valentine's Day. I don't know why this don't update when I post it, but I gotta go ahead and update this every time. Playlist, Coach Buster McThunder. Please make sure y'all also tune in to the Madden League, the Gridiron League, where Coach Buster McThunder coaches the San Antonio Armadillos, which were formerly the Chicago Bears. Please make sure y'all go like and comment on those videos as well. All right, we're gonna hit save on that. Be ready to start it up. All right, that's it. Close. Okay, switch. And we are ready. Okay. Here we go. Tennessee Volunteers coming into Indiana.
Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana, as we'll see a squad from the SEC. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the cover.
Making the right reads, he showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They'll try the run. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Volunteers will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground.
To be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
The Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there.
Breaks into the open.
Defender gets in there.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Made the grab and took it on. And they'll stop him at 6. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And it seems like every man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Makes it past the marker. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Volunteers are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating
territory as he reels in that punt. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Smith.
Points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be in.
Good fucking pass, bro. Fuck is that?
Big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Ferguson. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Boilermakers moving quickly to the line. Quarterback making adjustment.
Offensively, they want to go tempo right now.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Using his legs, it's Parker. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They'll run play action. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Shows you the...
Don't worry about it.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Purdue! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Caught behind the line. It's Boston. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Here's the handoff. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. 2nd down. down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now they'll try the right side. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Defense holds firm. Defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Parker. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon.
Okay, instant replay. Where the fuck did he come from? I guess
There's no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at 17. Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field.
This offense is so good. They can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. And the Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. It's marked at the 13. The Boilermakers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Flushed out of the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Purdue! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here is the Tennessee offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And it's such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, you know, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Coming out on first down with the... They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Just needs a crack to get a return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He unleashes a long one.
So fucking
And it's
short, he
picked
don't
off
jump.
for the 3rd time today. And they
Damn,
get
bro,
the
what you doing?
takeaway and
Fucking
prevent
point.
points from going up just before the end of the half. It's first down, but the offense...
Begin without singing the praises of this receiver.
Any
His
call,
ability
these
to
guys have
find
fucking
gaps,
12
run
catches,
textbook
2
routes,
interceptions with you.
and
That's
then
2
show that
catches.
breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Loss Aid Stadium.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a...
How the fuck you fumble, bro?
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
He's down.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a crease, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Boilermakers want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense, after giving up that
QB here, Reese. I like the decision where
offense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Wait, a defender all over him, knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Shoots it to
Come
the
on,
left.
pass interference,
And it's
bro.
incomplete way down.
What the fuck do you call this, bro? He running around. Ass naked. 10 yards. He just hit him.
And the defense rises to the occasion. Power football with the run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Vols come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. On the option. Quick toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. This quarterback part of their running game. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? And the Volunteers want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from...
Turning it on! And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. The run. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Rushes on him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he'll run it into the end zone.
Bro, what fucking sense? We in a cover 2. Why are you even backing up? Nigga, we on the 20.
Touchdown, Tennessee. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
The Boilermakers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the air, it's Boley. Fires left. He's got an open man. Flying out to the left. Past the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
New Mexico State is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in Las Cruces, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Sam Houston. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back with any big changes, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They're going to throw it.
Wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless. Back, seeing the receiver come open, getting him back, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a...
Out of the gun to give to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. As they get set to snap it, time winding down. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Stop after a short gain.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful. You saw last week he got a rushing touchdown.
Nobody. To the end zone he goes. Touchdown Volunteers. Nobody. To the end zone he goes. Touchdown Volunteers. Old Uncle Mo has changed sideline. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Looking downfield, it's Bowling. Quick strike complete. No chance to run, but still a good gain. And the Boilermakers will hustle to the line.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a first. To the air on first down. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. Quarterback may change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
And like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Dropping back, it's Bowling. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very few times in this game so far where they have not been able to hook up.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Here's a heat. Caught over the middle. It's Parker. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line, still alive.
Here in the booth, we can't believe they decided to go for it on 4th down with the lead. We thought maybe, okay, he's just going to come up and try and draw him off sides and get a cheap one and get a cheap first down. But no, This coaching staff, they decide to go out and not just go for it, throw for the first down, and they get it. I guess that explains why they're down there on the sidelines and we're up here in the booth.
They just keep firing. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They expire. And the returner is stopped. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Volunteers want to move quickly.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Vols with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for any. Pulls it in. It's Boston. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th, they have pushed it inside the 20. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Already find a hole in that secondary. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. They'll send the tight end in motion. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Back open in the middle. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. No huddle offense to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Swings it out to his running back.
They've had opportunities throughout the course of the game to get some pitches and catches and make some explosive plays, just not able, though, to hook up. And you saw it on that 4th down play right there. They're trailing by a lot of points because those are the throws you've got to make if you're going to win games like this, and they just have not been able to get it done.
Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Boley. Trying to beat the D deep. And this is dropped. After this play, the cake will be baked. After this play, the cake will be baked. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. They're able to make the stop, but this offense running plays and racking up yards all the way to the end as they get the W. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
go check that out. I greatly appreciate y'all. Y'all have a blessed night. Happy Valentine's Day again.